is an isolation scheme, okay? And this right here, you can see there's a fullback's going to go blast the low technique, okay? Over to the right here, as you look at this scheme, in my mind, it's just like tight zone, okay? Right here, it's just like tight zone, okay? So the right guard, right tackle, or right guard, right tackle here, or excuse me, right tackle, tight end are working up to the Sam linebacker. The center's going through for the Mike. We're going to go ahead and step to that down the middle of the right guard to that 3 technique, okay? And we're going to do a combination on the back side where that left tackle is going to go through the inside armpit. The guard's going to dangle the carrot and build the wall on the inside shoulder. You can see here that the halfback here is going to read the 3 technique where the dot is. Then the second level vision is going to go to the Mike. Again, you can run this. We want to run it to low technique and be versus odd front. But this is a chance where that fullback now can go get the crescent in, what we call right at the hip level, go knock that shade, his ass sideways. But the good thing about this scheme, you're still running tight zone. Okay, on the backside it's a little bit different, and the fullback is going to wham the low technique. Okay, the quarterback's open up just like it's tight zone. Okay, the halfback's his toes or his heels are going to be at 7.5. He's aiming at the outside leg of the guard. We're coming downhill. The receivers are going to go dig safety. Backside cutoff by the X. We're digging safety by the Z. Okay, this first shot here is versus an odd front. Okay. So on the backside, the left guard's going through for the inside armpit of the backside inside backer. The left tackle is going to dangle. He should be dangling his inside hand. Is going to build the wall on the inside shoulder. The center does a nice job here. The center does a nice job here of building the wall on the inside shoulder. You can see him. Everybody see that? And he sets off his right hand to kind of dangle the carrot, let that nose tackle come up the field. The right guard, right tackle will work in this combination on a tight zone. Now, I'm going to tell you something about with run game. You go through this tape. We use a lot of different ball handling. Good, thank you. We use a lot of different ball handling, a lot of different stuff, and footwork by the halfback. I watch our linebacker coach, Don Brown, go over with our linebackers, and they do a key drill, right? And they look at the running back's course. They know when it's open crossover to the outside leg of the guard. Hey, it's tight zone. They know it's scissor step, right? Usually they know what some type of form of scissors is a wide zone. If you call it scissor step with the gap scheme, whatever it is. We are always continually changing our ball handling by the quarterback. Sometimes we reverse out, sometimes we open up, and we're always changing the running back's footwork. That's a key thing in my mind. Because people after a while will figure out what you're doing by your halfback and your ball handling by the quarterback. Big thing is we take pride in all 11 block, and I'd say number 1 here, don't do that, right? You don't want to do it behind the play. This kid, Ty Isaacs from Joliet Catholic. You guys know where Joliet Catholic is in Chicago? Great high school football program. This next look here, you can kind of see we're doing out of a slot. We're motioning the F. We're kind of building the illusion here that we got a 2x2 formation up. Okay, we're trying to build the illusion. So we'll do this, and we'll match the same type of formation personnel group within our pass game. We try to match that stuff together. Here we're motioning the F down. Again, we're gonna go ahead and wham the low technique. Low technique comes up the field. Back makes a nice cut. In this situation here, now we're whamming the low technique. The center's going to go through and his aiming point's the inside shoulder. The key thing on the back side here with the left guard, left tackle is they want to open up their toe. And how I teach this is I want their inside hand or their outside hand, the sternum, and their inside hands that clasp to the shoulder be ready to high wall it. So in my mind, this guy shouldn't be stepping back with his inside foot. He should be stepping with the outside foot. And I'm going to teach this a little bit differently, okay? In this block by this left guard, okay, if this guy is touching my body any way whatsoever, I'm going to step vertical with my inside foot. My left hand's going to be at the sternum. My right hand's going to be on the shoulder. If this guy's off my body, I'm going to open up my toe and build the wall on the inside shoulder, okay? Here we got a FUP safety in the box. The center does a nice job, okay, realizing who he's working to here, the mic, okay, we'll let the free safety go. The other thing I'll say to you is this. In any game of football, you don't want wasted plays. So if you can have a chance in these auxiliary plays to run it to looks that your desirable looks, those are critical. Because in my mind, in college football, you got 20 hours a week. High school, I don't know how many hours you got. Pro football, you got a lot of time. But if you can limit these auxiliary plays and what you're teaching, okay, and have some type of a check system with them and get it to the proper looks, it's very, very critical. Very critical. He should be working up 67. He's with the Washington Redskins. Coach Callahan now is a free agent. That's Kyle Kalis. I love this formation. Okay, some people call it the cone formation. You saw the first couple looks I gave you, a lot of different formation, personnel groups. We're doing this out of 12 personnel right here. But this is a great formation because something's going to happen. Either they're going to put 7 in the box or they're going to unravel some type of linebacker on the ball. Usually have some type of check for this formation. So in my mind, I look at this formation, hey, what can we do out of this week? How do they adjust to it? And it's unique. Here they're making a combination. This is a good job that's Alex Boone from Ohio State. He's working the inside shoulder there. This right tackle, Anthony Davis, should try to get my aiming point on this is the inside armpit. Good job by the left guard building the wall on the inside shoulder. Joe Staley does a nice job building the wall on the inside shoulder. Center goes through. Nice job by 49 coming. Like to try to keep them high here. Good job by the outside here, tight end working for the guy on the ball here. You can see the open crossover. Okay, we're reading the 3 technique by the back, and our eyes go to the second level by the halfback here. Again, we're building this 2x2 look like it's passed, but now we're in the pistol. Okay, so we're going to do some different backfield sets with this. We call it pistol here at Michigan. Okay, we could do it out of the gun. We're going to try to build it. And again, I said it early on, you got to be able to have some type of quarterback driven in your system because you're building here that there's a possibility of disconnection here. We're going to go ahead and blast the low technique, the wham and the low technique. They're working combination up here, the right guard, right tackle here, just like it's tight zone. He should be aiming dead center on him. Left guard does a nice job building the wall on the shoulder. That's the key thing is this guy's going to try to, he's going to try to work back over the top. This left guard's got to be able to be in position to stay on the inside shoulder. Now, in this particular look, the center does a good job. The nose tackle that the F's supposed to go ahead and wham crosses the center's face. He collects them, right? He collects them. Now the fullback goes through for the will backer. In this particular play, there's some moving parts to it when they do want to cross the nose backside. And we're using this pistol footwork, which they don't know, hey, are we reading the outside back or what are we doing? Because this looks like a quarterback driven for us. Nice job by the right guard. We're saying step to the play side number. Good job him getting him out. We're TOing the play side here. Good job by the left tackle. You can see here in this combination backside is getting his head to the inside armpit. Good job by the left guard. He's setting almost like, hey, we're working a slide protection, or setting off his inside hand to pull that nose tackle up the field. So now the fullback here can go get that guy. And that's a perfect deal. You want your head up the field, and you want it right on the crest of the ceiling, which I'm saying is right there at the hip area. We're using open crossover footwork.